Hey folks, welcome back to round 2 of some Star Wars Outlaws action here. I just got done with my break. It's going to be more or less a marathon stream today. I can't promise I'm going to do like a 12-hour stream, but I'll be streaming for about 12 hours today with some intermittent breaks. And I kind of want to chop the streams up a little bit to keep the recorded version shorter. You know, it's easier to work with editing software with shorter clips. So, yeah, guys, before I get into it, before I get myself out of the way here for some gameplay, if you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, comment, I always appreciate those things. And folks, we're getting into this now. We have a map. Actually, I'll go ahead and get myself out of the way now. Peace out, Home Scout. Alright, so we actually have a map now. Booyah. So we got our journal, we got our map. Guys, get familiar with these. You're going to want to be familiar with these menus. Take some time to kind of explore them. It's going to be overwhelming at first, I know. Believe me, I know. But the more you get into these, the more you just kind of fumble around, you know, seeing what's what, the better. And the quicker that it'll catch on. So right now I've got a couple of intel items. That's very cool. We're going to go out and find those when we go open explore. Some of them will give you map locations, some of them will not. You'll just have to follow the clues. So right now we're on Main Quest Underworld, booyah. And guys, this is going to be our first real immersion into a town or a village type situation. There's going to be different areas for different factions here. You're going to have stormtroopers guarding the area, so on and so forth, guys. There's just a lot to cover, and there's a lot to do. We're still very early game here. I don't know if this is still technically considered tutorial stage, but this is definitely tutorial as far as introductions go to different factions. And there's 4 different, you know, crime syndicates that you're going to be involved with. And that's going to be 2 of them that we're going to be getting involved with today are going to be the Pyke and the Crimson Dawn. So they're not lighting up on the map here yet, but this is Crimson Dawn territory up here. And this area down here is Pyke territory. So depending on your reputation, you may or may not even be allowed to get into there without having to sneak your way in. And don't worry, there's plenty of different ways to skin the cat in this game. So guys, we're going to go ahead and get into this by going directly to the Cantina here to kick this party off. So first thing we've got to do here is get through all the stormtroopers.
Let me see some identification.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You don't need to see my identification.
You're Torrin Valerio Nup?
That's me. Mm-hmm.
All right, move along.
Move along. Right out of the first movie. Love it. Hey, Boomin, welcome. Good to see ya. Yeah, it is quite a beautiful game, and I'm so glad you can actually see that now on the live stream. You can see that 2K 60 FPS quality. For some reason, my recording or my editing software doesn't allow 60 FPS output on my exports, so that's what's kind of messing up the video quality on the video side of things. Hey, Wanda, welcome back. Oh, it's all good. Yeah, I'm glad you can kind of sample different parts of the game. We're on an interior area now, so we're kind of not in the wilderness for a while here. I just had to get my message typed in there. Hey, Silent Soliloquy, good to see ya. So yeah, this is just a small part of it. There are certain dungeons and cities and towns in this game that are going to have this look. It's kind of like the textbook Star Wars type architecture. And so yeah, definitely towns and villages are going to have that, but the open world part of it will not. It'll just look like open landscape, wilderness, etc. So it's in the game, but it's not the game, if that makes sense. Alright, so you're going to be somewhat limited on to where you can and cannot go right now. Notice stormtroopers are kind of blocking off different areas, different access points. There's a reason for that. They just kind of want you to stick to the main storyline for now, so you're not going to be able to go this way. Really, just go ahead and make a straight beeline right on over to the quest marker there for now. And then, when we get to a certain point, this will really open up. Okay, so this is our cantina.
You looking for a way in with the Pikes? Hey, you want to meet Gorak? Pyke underboss? I got a VIP invite to his private suite. Only way to get up there. You interested? I'll give you a deal.
Okay, so I actually did this on my first playthrough. He suckered me, I bought it, and then the bartender was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Somebody must have, you know, taken advantage of you there. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and walk away this time.
Suit yourself. I'll be here when you change your mind.
Yeah, but we won't. Okay, there is an autosave feature in this game, so every time you reach a checkpoint, it'll drop a save for you.
Hey, I need to talk to Gorak.
You don't look like a Pyke, and you're not getting up there without an invitation.
Okay, so that got us absolutely nowhere. So where we have to wind up going is the elevator here, but we're not going to be able to do that.
Hey, VIPs only!
Because they'll yell at you and they just will not give you access to this elevator. So, we are going to have to find another way in. Now there is a back door here, but you can't actually get into where we need to go from this room. For whatever the reason, this air vent doesn't work until we override it. So give me a moment, we'll get into that here in just a second. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything out here. I don't think I am. Just a lookout point. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and see where this air duct goes.
Oh, there we go.
And Gorak is the leader of the Pikes.
All right.
And we are now in the elevator.
That looks like an underboss.
This is Governor Thornton's city, not yours.
Drag him out. And tell the governor the payments will not increase. I don't know you.
What? You never make new friends?
I have enough friends.
Yeah, but you don't have to pay me to hang out with you.
She's funny.
Waka sent me. He said, you might have some work?
What a disappointment.
Hey, wait! What's your problem?
Smart enough to get into my suite? Careless enough to use Walker's name. You're new to this world. Come back when you're not.
What a waste of time! Good boy.
So that ring Nyx just stole, that thing has some value to it. I think it sells for 500 smackaroos.
Stealing from a Pyke underboss. First day? Easy. Name's Donka. I'm a broker for every job on this moon.
Not many syndicates where I'm from.
Hey, this is legitimate business. Mirogana is special, kid. Empire keeps this cantina neutral. But beyond these walls, it's war. You want to survive? Know the players. Look there. The Pykes have the most say, thanks to Gorak. Cutthroat, political. They pay up to play favorites with the Empire. Then, Crimson Dawn. Hungry for Gorak's kingdom. Crafty, sneaky. Unlike the Hutts. With them, what you see is what you get. Out here, you live and die by your reputation. That said, a friend needs a little something stolen from Gorak's private base. Some information you'd hate to get out.
And who's hiring me to steal from the top syndicate in town?
Sorry, kid. In or out. That's all you get.
Tell your client K-Vess is in.
Cute. Desperate, but cute.
Okay, so again, this is just kind of tutorial stuff here. It's basically explaining what's what with the reputations. So we're going to start out in the poor category on all of them, and I think they did that intentionally to make you kind of sneak around, you know, when you're going into their specific territories. One of them isn't lighting up here yet. That one will come later. I can't even remember the clan name now, but it's like an insect race of people or something. So yeah, for right now, we're just dealing with the Pykes and Crimson Dawn for the most part. Right here in the very beginning of the game, we're doing this questline to go steal something for this NPC we just met. And basically we're going to be hurting one or the other's reputation while increasing the opposite. So it's just kind of an inevitable thing in the game. My word's already broken. And but I'll show you guys how to work through that, you know, to kind of up the reputation of the one that you do decide to hurt. And guys, all roads lead to the same place. You don't necessarily have to worry about making the quote-unquote right decision or quote-unquote helping the right clan. There really is no right answer. Just go with your gut, go with your own personal choice, you know, as far as the experience that you want to have in the game. All roads really do lead to the same place. Now, with an exception, of course, if you choose one clan over the other, at some points, you know, that might take you to a different dungeon.
Find the back entrance, slice the terminal in his tower. Steal the file marked SK-01. Good luck.
Who? Oh, wait, are you the one who hired me? Hello? Okay.
Okay, yeah, but for the most part, it's going to be the...
Hey, Waka. Thanks for the help. You almost got me killed.
Ah, guess Gorak still remembers me.
Just tell me how to get into his stronghold.
It's in the Pyke district. The main entrance is next to that imp checkpoint at the city entrance. That place is full of opportunities for someone like you. But if you're on the Pyke's bad side, they won't let you just walk in.
I'm sure I can handle it.
I'm not even sure what I was saying there anymore. So yeah, just long story short, pick whichever one you want, and you'll have about the same game experience either way you decide to go. Alright guys, you're still going to be kind of restricted here. Again, the game wants to keep you more or less corridored until you get through some of this stuff, and then all this will open up. So Marigold, you're saying the color is very gray. Huh, I don't know what could be causing that. On my TV, I'm seeing a lot of color. I hope that's not something in my settings that's amiss. So I'm watching this on an HDR 4K TV. That might have something to do with it, the HDR color settings. That's a shame though, it's not coming through as colorful as what I'm seeing.
I need a new
I don't know, maybe I can look into that more after the break and see if I can change a setting on that. Excuse me. Alright folks, so yeah, here it is. Now we are not just going to be able to walk right in the front door because, excuse me, again, our reputation is not up there yet. So you have to be good or better in order to enter these territories through the front door. So you can try.
You are nothing to the Pyke.
Just passing through.
But yeah, they're just going to kick you right back out.
Hey, you were right. They won't let me in.
There's another way. A vent's around the corner nearby. Okay, if they see you...
I know. It'd be bad.
Okay, so we're going to cheat a little bit here. We're going to go into a secret entrance. Now, this isn't the secret entrance. I thought maybe there might be loot down here. And so there was. Yeah, there's a ventilation shaft just to the side of that front door there, so I'll swing around and go back to that.
Why am I stuck doing this?
Hey Atlantis, welcome back. I'm not quite sure I understand that reference there. WB, what is that, Warner Brothers? Alright guys, so let me kind of back up here. So there's the front door. Our secret way in is going to be this ventilation shaft. And this is a part of the game where we're going to just have to stealth it up as much as possible. Oh, welcome back. Got you. Okay. I should have known that.
I've been told you arrived. There's a way in on the second floor terrace. It will take you where you need to go.
Okay. How long have you been watching me? Right.
Guard duty again.
And wow, I can't remember where to go from here. I do remember you gotta stay out of sight though.
Have to start somewhere.
I think to better do that, you need to go right, not left. Shiny things. There's always a little secret hidey spot for loot. Okay, and we need to go to where our quest marker is. So yeah, that away. And there's going to be a lot of scooting around here trying to stay out of sight. The good thing is there's like a little hallway here. You can kind of stay behind the main area and more or less out of sight for the most part. And this ventilation duct will definitely get us there. So I call it a hallway. Not really, but there's just obstacles and containers you can hide behind. And there's also like a little secret way to get into another hallway for like accessing this area. So in other words, you didn't necessarily have to do it the way I did it. And I think that is right through here, which is blocked now, but later on this will open up and you'll be able to traverse this area. So just to show you on the map like where that would connect to. So again, that'll just become another way in at some point. Should probably be sneaking. Keep my head down a little bit better. So you gotta be quick, because you give enough time, they'll start getting suspicious of you.
What do you see?
Oh, I got my 8 core sweeps. Sweet. That's for one of my upgrades. Okay, they're going that way, so now it's probably a good time to get back here where I need to go.
I will show them.
Wait a minute. I don't think this actually goes anywhere. Yep, scratch that.
Got something, bud?
Okay, I got one knucklehead over there. Okay, we're gonna climb this just to avoid bad boy trouble.
This looks like the way in. We'll be okay next. Yeah.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Now, how do we get up there?
So there's a lot of puzzles in this game. That's another parallel to like the Zelda games. Everything is a puzzle. Sometimes the puzzle is getting there, and then sometimes the puzzle is trying to figure out how to access a loot crate or something, you know, like a shield door or something along those lines. But yeah, lots of puzzles in the game. Part of another thing that drew me into it was I enjoyed the puzzles. Probably another reason, it almost kind of feels like I'm playing a Zelda game as far as the feel goes. Maybe not so much, you know, the aesthetics of the game, but the feel of when I'm playing it.
Okay. That lowered a turbo lift.
Alright, so speaking of puzzles, yeah, we gotta mess around with these lifts. I do remember this part. I just need to remember, like, how to maneuver them. Okay, so the first one I guess is already in place. We don't need to maneuver the first one. The second one... Get up there. What is her malfunction? There we go. So in order to move the... Oh, having all sorts of issues here. In order to get that second one where we need it, just go ahead and use your nix there. Call the turbo lift. And that second one will drop down to where we need it. Take your time. It's okay. Nobody's waiting.
This'll work.
Alright, sweet deal. We got something, a hidey hole in there. No shortage of loot containers in this game.
Okay, what can we do here next?
Okay, open shutter. That's probably going to be something we have to shoot. I still don't have my eye on though. That's kind of weird. Maybe I just have to destroy
Thanks.
it.
Hold this for me, okay? Good boy.
Okay, that
Nix.
did it.
Let's go.
Nothing. What? Who put that there? That actually might be the way out.
You doing okay, buddy? We just gotta do a few jobs like this before we hit it big, right?
Okay, we gotta go up. Maybe not up, but that away. I'm not even sure what's down there. I kind of feel like I need to go investigate. Aha!
I'm fine, really.
I love Kay's little banter every time I make her take fall damage. She is sure to let you know she is not happy about it. And sometimes it's just comedy what she says. Sweet. Kinda glad I came down here now. And the thing too I like about that Nick sense is it highlights through walls.
This Pyke operation looks huge. They must have a sweet deal with the Empire. There's the tower. That energy barrier might be a problem, though.
Yeah, so that's where we gotta go. Disable that barrier. Well, I'm so far out of like that main area here off map. So I really can't even show you a map for this little spot. I really can't remember which way I played this before. If I went right or left.
I wonder what the rest of the gang is up to. Someone nearby?
Feels like right is the safer bet. And I see an air duct down there. We're going to definitely investigate that.
I can do more than this.
Better not be drinking without me.
Wow, the air duct that went nowhere. Okay, and since this one is kind of out of line of sight of others, this will be a safe one to take out. The bad thing about leaving the bodies around is, you know, when people are making their rounds, they'll see them, that'll get them aggroed. So if you really kind of want to stay in the shadows, you have to make sure wherever you decide to drop them is going to be out of sight. You can do that in the bushes, you can do that behind objects. And guys, I need to take about a 1-minute break here. I will be right back.
Gorak has taste. He knows that we Pikes deserve only the best.
Thanks for your patience there. I'm gonna be getting parched with all the streaming today, I'm sure, so I'm trying to keep hydrated. I realized I was out of water. Not only that, I ate like a bucket of super salty popcorn, and what dog, it was salty. Like, I way underestimated that. So yeah, I've been chugging some water here. Alright, we need to go that way and that way. That's right. One's kind of upstairs, one's kind of downstairs, and there's a camera. Ah, nuts.
Find cover, Nix.
Okay, the good thing is they don't automatically just start shooting at you. They have to find you first. And because I sabotaged that, that alarm, now I cannot shut it off. Because, like, it breaks it for me, too. I'm going to try to stun this one to where he won't get anyone else's attention. I don't know if that's actually going to happen. Well, it did. But yeah, they'll calm down here in a second. I totally forgot that camera was there. My bad.
Nix, attack.
Come on, that way.
Alright, good boy, Nix. Good boy. Uh-oh. Yikes! Get up that ladder quick. Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay, there's an alarm, so if I can get over there, I'll be able to shut it off. It looks like I might have a window to do that.
Nothing here. Was that one of ours?
And yeah, that's going to be a lot of fall damage, so I'm going to get down a little bit safer than what I would normally do here. Okay, it looks like they beat me to it. They had already shut the alarm off. Go get him, Nix. Or her, whatever that happens to be. Alright. Got quite a pile of bodies going on over here. People taking naps. See if I can do this a little more smoothly moving forward. Okay, we got a couple of tangos here. Okay, one's like right here. So I've only got two here. I don't see any other highlights. I'm going to go ahead and use Nix on one of them and stun the other.
Get him, Nix.
Just like that. Perfect. This might actually be quieter than using the blaster.
Okay, guess there's another one of these things.
Okay, and there's a camera. And I don't see a way to disable it since I still don't have my ion blaster going. Okay, we got a camera, which we're safe in the grass. Good thing. I wonder if I'm allowed to, like, use Nix on that, even though there's an NPC right there.
Nix, get that.
Huh.
We did it. Who cares if they saw us?
Yeah, wow. They didn't aggro on me. I'll take it. Yeah, see, like, here's all the interactable objects I wasn't seeing before. Sabotage. Probably a good idea to do that just so they cannot turn the alarm on in the first place. I'm gonna go ahead and make a run for it here.
See something? Right.
Got a couple of yahoos right there. And now that that barrier is down, we can actually go on in. I'm real curious to see what's over here, but guys, curiosity kills the cat sometimes. I should quit while I'm ahead, but that just wouldn't be my style. Okay, got a yahoo right there. Oh, this is just stairs? That's disappointing. Whole bunch of nothing. Well, now y'all know. Uh-oh. I was a little too noisy there. Come on in. I'm friendly.
Nix, attack.
Mostly. What's your buddy gonna do? I'm actually surprised that allowed it to hit him. I thought I was gonna hit the crates. Okay, well, I'm not seeing anything grabbing my attention in the way of loot.
Let's break the alarm.
So I guess we'll just go ahead and proceed on here.
Okay then.
Make sure Cheech and Chong are still looking in the opposite direction there. Oh, a whole bunch of nothing in here too. Okay.
Okay, files. Gotta find a terminal.
And it's a one-way street. We cannot go back the way we came. Alright, keeping myself hydrated here. Apologies for the delay in game. Probably should have gotten some coffee, but coffee is like dehydrating, so I was like, yeah, I want it so bad. Might be an evening coffee kind of day. Ooh, loot crate. Shiny. $500 credits? Did I read that right? Hot dog. That really helps with early game cash flow.
This system has an alarm. The file's just a spotchka recipe. Did I get played? Fine. I'll make this worth my while. Ooh, encrypted file.
Alright, just get them all unlocked. And it can't be that one because that one's already in that row up there on the top. So that's how you, like, would manually know where that these would go. So the only other option would be this one. And then by default, that goes over there.
And you're sure this channel is secure, Mr. Shaw?
Please. Overthrowing someone like Gorak takes time. If I couldn't secure a channel, I'd be long dead. Don't call me Tislak.
Well, Tislak, I'm old-fashioned. If I'm going to stab a friend in the back, I'd like to meet the person handing me the knife.
Of course, Governor.
And there's the alarm. Well, at least we got something.
All that work for nothing.
Oh, what'd we get into, buddy?
Okay, so I mentioned you can pick up other weapons, and these are a lot more powerful than that little pea shooter of a blaster we've got right now at this point in the game. Now, guys, our blaster's upgradable, but yeah, we're a ways off from that just yet. So yeah, keep these other weapons on you. They're not stealthy by any means. And if you want to flip back and forth, that's the left arrow on the D-pad, and that'll bring you back over to your blaster. You can only carry one pickup weapon at a time. I personally prefer the sniper rifles, but I haven't seen one of those laying around just yet. Okay, well, I guess there's really nothing else to collect in here. Just a couple of active vials I can't pick up.
Oh, they've locked down the elevator. Okay, we can climb.
Oh, not that. Looks like I gotta jump across.
Don't worry, Nix. The, next job will be better.
Last famous words.
Whoever triggered that alarm is inside.
Okay, we are gonna have to fight our way out of this one.
Everything's locked down.
So I will sick him on the closest, stun the farthest. Oh, I got held up there. Quickly! There we go. Ooh, there it is. I will take that action. Love the sniper rifles in this game. I think that's the same blaster there.
Better than nothing.
So all these necklaces and stuff I'm collecting, I'll be selling all this junk, you know, at some point to get some cash flow going. That's why I'm being real thorough to make sure I'm scooping up loot at this point in the game, because you're going to want some credits. Having more buying power early game is going to be a huge denominator. And how combat capable you're going to be, on how much like defense rating you're going to have, how much health you're going to have. That ties into your upgrades for your vehicles, for your blasters. So yeah, just all in all, be real thorough with your looting, especially early game.
I got this. I got this.
Okay, bear with me here. I could have sworn there was a hidey hole here, but I don't believe I have the right location. Okay, moving on. I like the war drums music here. Actually, I pretty much like the soundtrack to the whole game. Like, there's different war drums musics for different, you know, fighting situations. Thought they did a real good job on giving a lot of diversity there and that kind of stuff.
Can't believe we pulled that off. Waka, how fast can you fix that ship?
I know. You want to get off to Shara. But fuel injectors don't come cheap. You get paid?
Maybe. You know anyone who'd buy proof that some Pyke is trying to overthrow Gorak?
Gorak would. Just leave my name out of it this time.
Yeah, thanks for the tip, buddy. So, yeah, I probably should have jumped down to this lower ledge before, you know, finishing off down here, and I hope I didn't miss a hidey hole over there. I don't see anything lighting up, so I think we're good. Alright, so it says return to Donka, so you guessed it, that's going to be all the way back in that cantina once again, just to show you on the map where we wound up there, right back at the landing pads. So yeah, we got to go all the way back there. Now these fast travel points, I usually use these a lot, but they're all locked out right now, so we just kind of got to finish out what we're doing before those will open themselves up to us. Yeah, Boomin', it definitely is. I've never played the other Star Wars games, but, you know, I enjoyed the movies. So this movie is like a combination of just a fun Zelda kind of game, you know, open explorer, looting, combat, super suits, all that normal stuff. But also I kind of feel like I'm playing the character in a movie. So I really had fun with both of those sides of the game, playing it and feeling like I was watching or playing a movie.
Gorek's favorite spotchka recipes. Did I pass your client's test?
Why don't you ask her yourself? Meet Valera of Crimson Dawn.
You the one I was talking to before?
You pulled it off. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. I heard you stole something much bigger than this. A ship. Someone's favorite ship. Someone important.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Recognize her? Because Zarek Besh showed up with one of their best. Asking a lot of questions.
Yeesh. A death mark from Zarek Besh.
What did you tell them?
Nothing. For now. You work for us again? It stays that way. The Pikes are on top here. And Crimson Dawn is making moves.
Okay guys, so this is the first chance you're going to get to really make a choice. Now, again, it really doesn't matter here. You're going to be helping one and hurting the other. So it's a constant, like, seesaw in that respect. So again, just go with your gut. Go with the one you want. I think I went with Crimson Dawn the first time, so just because I'm familiar with that, I'll kind of replay that way. But this is really going to hurt the Pyke reputation. But, excuse me. But fear not, young Padawan. No matter who you choose, the one that you end up hurting, so in this case I'll be hurting the Pikes, when we get through the storyline, it's going to open up a quest, an opportunity to kind of make up for it. So again, it really doesn't matter which way you go here.
You want to, make a move? One of Gorek's men is planning to betray him. Pyke higher up, named Tislek Shar.
Really?
Hey, look at you. Playing the game. You're learning.
Here. Some fuel injectors for that ship you don't have. These should help you get off Toshara.
So you know everything, huh?
Just the things that are important to us. You'll be hearing from me soon, so try to stay alive. Oh, and one last thing.
Yeah?
Bram's leg is healing nicely.
Thanks.
You're in our world now, Kay. Keep sharp.
Waka, I got those fuel injectors. Time to go.
That was fast. What's the rush? The trailblazer needs time. Attention.
No rush. I just, want to keep moving.
Fine. Go see if you can find more work. The parts that she needs ain't cheap.
I'll talk to Danka. But it doesn't have to be perfect. Just make it work.
Alright folks, there it is. First part complete. So now you can talk to Danka here again. Hold on a second, I want to make sure I'm not getting too far ahead of myself. Yeah, Boomin, I hear you on that critter. It definitely does have that. I didn't make that connection before, but you're right about that. Alright, go ahead and figure out what Danka wants here. So this is a contractor.
Danka, got more work for me?
Maybe. You got an ion blaster? I need someone to hit a stash for me, but you'll need one to get inside.
I can mod my blaster. Been doing it for years. Just need the parts.
You know what? I got a contact, a Pantoran named Bilo. Owns a pawn shop nearby. I'll tell him you're coming.
Really? I mean, thanks, Danka.
Yeah. You get that blaster working, call me. And Kay, I'm not the only one who'll give you work. Take a breath, ask around. There's always some action to find out here.
Okay, unfortunately I can't show you the whole contractor thing just yet, but yeah, all the contractors, they'll have different jobs for Kay at different times. Sometimes they'll be helping out different factions and stuff, so you'll have to read them to make sure you're picking one that, you know, it's going to be beneficial to you. But I'm sure you guys saw those reputations moving around a little bit. So just to show you what happened here, that got us in good with Crimson Dawn, which is awesome. And notice those little treasure chests on the bottom. So now that I'm in the good category, that opens up a loot chest. That'll be back on our ship, I believe. If we get up to the max of the good bar there, we'll get another chest that opens up. And then if we completely max out the excellent, that'll be the super suit. So every syndicate that you completely max out on reputation, you're going to get a super suit. It'll have some, you know, pretty cool superpowers with it, and so on. So that might be another way you might want to base your decision depending on the super suit, as far as which one you wind up maxing out first. Alright, what are we doing next? I don't even have a quest highlighted at the moment. Oh, and there is an autosave feature in the game. But there's also a hard save feature, but that's not always available. If you're like in a restricted area, or if you're in the middle of a certain quest, you know, a dungeon, there won't be a saving opportunity. So drop frequent saves when you can. Oh, these are my old save files from my other game. I didn't realize it was going to keep my old save files. Interesting. Well, that might limit then how many save files I can drop. I might have to go through and delete some of those. That's a lot of save files. Alright, that should do us. It just gives you different points. You can go back and kind of replay a segment if you want. That's why I recommend doing frequent saves when the game allows it. Alright guys, and that should have opened up the town here. Now remember, all this was blocked off before. So you can look around, do a little bit of looting. There are some, you know, just free open loot type stuff around. I must have already collected that. Not only that, this place is quite extensive. Now keep in mind, that territory is not a friendly territory right now. Once we get that reputation into good, we'll be able to just walk right in through the front doors like we own the place. First things first, I'm going to take you guys to the market here. This is just a little fun thing that you can do with Nyx.
K-Vess, the Huts need a job done, and you seem like a good fit.
Who is this?
Come to Makal's and find out.
That's not shady.
Hey. I bet that little guy's already found lots of trinkets. I've got a few things that would fit him, if you're willing to trade.
Okay, now we cannot actually axe this as yet. But at some point that'll open up and he'll trade us different things. We can get super suit items, we can get things for Nyx. The only thing I don't really like about the Nyx accessories is it doesn't give Nyx any superpowers. I really wish they came with superpowers. So I don't really bother with it too much. It just kind of feels like a waste. You know, it's just for aesthetics. The give data thing, that's to help with reputation, which I don't have anything to give them right now. And then, yeah, purchase, it's just a store, and this is where you can start getting gear. And one of the reasons I said you're going to want some cash flow early game, it's going to be helpful for things like this. So you can buy intel, that'll mark, you know, a treasure location out there in the world somewhere. But right here, like that belt, I know it's kind of pricey, 700, but you can increase those back to vials, meaning you have more healing on you. That one would, you know, restore some health for takedowns, which I wouldn't bother with that. I would probably go for the healing increase more than anything. And then the shirts, I could either do adrenaline or reduce damage. That would probably be the way to go right now. Less incoming damage. But again, guys, stuff's expensive. I don't have all the money right now that I would need to just kind of go on a shopping spree. But do, you know, make mental note of these things and scoop them up when you have a little bit of wiggle room with your cash flow. Now I can sell a bunch of stuff. And again, make sure you're selling stuff that says this item has no use and is safe to sell. This stuff down here, you'll notice it says needed for abilities, needed for speeder, needed for blaster. So yeah, hold on to these things. But everything else, literally, you can go ahead and sell off. This right here is why I took the time to do such thorough looting. Okay, that gives me just a little bit of buying power here. Yeah, Atlantis, I hear what you're saying there for sure. Like, I think they went for, I don't know, the look of a Star Wars movie. It's kind of got that font and stuff, but I hear what you're saying. It definitely throws it off a little. Okay, I got 2,200 smackaroos. I'm trying to prioritize. I really want those back to vials. That's definitely affordable right now. And then I'm kind of thinking reducing damage would be the way to go. That's nice to have too, the sneaking. You move more silently, you can get around enemies better. So yeah, really either one of these would be money. Wow, I wish I had enough gold for both. But we need to make a command decision here, so I'll probably... just to give myself a little bit more wiggle room with my credits for right now, I think I'll go this way. Although, wow, I really want that reduced damage. But at the same time, I know how helpful that's going to be. And again, it's cheaper, so, yeah. We can always come back.
Thanks. And remember, no refunds.
Okay, so look at your compass, and that'll point you to different vendors.
Hey, you Bilo? Donka sent me.
Ah, yes. I heard you were coming.
Okay, guys, this is going to be to get that ion thing on the blaster I keep talking about. Okay, not that. Where is that thing? Ion casting? Yeah, it should be free. It's a quest item. These are also needed for blaster upgrades. Kind of pricey. You can find these for free in the world, but they're not a dime a dozen. So at some point I will start buying those also, just so I can keep my blaster upgrades going.
Great. And, got any ion energy converters for blasters?
You're new around here. Those aren't legal. Only syndicates have hardware like that.
Oh! Okay, right. Waka, I need a black market part for my blaster.
You're gonna have to steal that. Either from the Pykes or Crimson Dawn. If they trust you, they'll let you walk right into their turf. But if they don't...
I gotta keep it quiet. I got it.
Okay, and before I spend any more money here, I want to look at my perks, or abilities as they call them in this game. There is one part I needed. Iron Weave. So yeah, if this dude's selling Iron Weave, I'm going to spend some money to buy that. No, Iron Weave, what? Okay, let's check other vendors. This is real confusing, by the way. This market, I gotta be honest, like, I was not happy with this setup. I was getting turned around in here, lost. It's a nightmare. Okay, I think I was looking for Iron Weave. Oh, this would be nice to have the charms. Yeah, I talked about that a little bit in the prior stream. The charms are nice to have, because right now we've got a charm equipped, but it doesn't give us any superpowers.
Looks here like your scan docs have expired.
What? That's impossible. I just had them renewed.
Not my problem. But, you know, for a few credits, I could look the other way.
Oh, please, I don't have the credits.
Hey, don't you guys have a galaxy to protect or something?
You sure you want to stick your nose into this, kid?
You want credits? Here, take them.
Your friend's smart. I'll be back if I notice any more errors.
Oh, I don't know how to thank you. Everyone here is terrified of the Empire.
Uh-huh. How about a discount or something?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you again.
Sweet. Yeah, definitely like to pay the stormtroopers off for that little bit of a discount. It's not night and day difference, but every little bit does help. That thing was 1,000 before. Now it's 500. It's within reach. I might even go ahead and scoop that up because I've got the credits. So yeah, over here on equipment, go to your loadout, and here's your charms. You can do one major charm and one minor charm for right now. And this major charm, it doesn't have any kind of superpower with it, so it's okay to swap that out. So no matter which charm this is, I'll be able to equip it.
Forget something.
But yeah, that's huge, guys, having the extra health. Absolutely worthwhile. And you gotta equip it. You can't just buy it. You've actually got to go into your loadout and put it in there. Booyah. This is also where you can change your clothes around. I don't think I have anything that actually gives me any superpowers just yet. And I honestly don't like the jackets, but, you know, you can't get away from them sometimes. And then same type of party with that belt we just bought. You have to actually equip it. Same thing with the boots. Boom, baby. Alright, we're already well on our way to super suit powers. And guys, that's, again, the looting, it's paramount here in the beginning of the game. Get your hands on everything you can find. Everything has sale value. Okay, and I still need to look for vendors. I'm trying to find that one part, the Iron Weave or whatever it was. Oh yeah, vendors also show up on the mini-map. The prices are going to be terrible over here because my reputation isn't great. But he might have what I'm looking for. That would be a good bet. Giant chess pieces. Whoa, what was that? Oh, nothing. Thought that was a climbable wall. Okay, we might not actually even be able to do business with him yet. There's a little to do here with this guy.
Interesting in the back?
Do I know you?
Name's Kves.
Good for you. But I only talk to friends.
That's right. We got to go talk to somebody back in the market and learn a password or something to be able to deal with him. Kind of forgot about that. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be them after all. And don't forget to turn your nicks on. A lot of times you can just steal from people, get credits that way, or things that you can sell. I keep forgetting to do that. A whole bunch of nothing.
Look no further. My stall has everything.
Nice. It all adds up.
Need some help deciding?
Okay, that was no help.
I know it.
Oh yeah, that was the other vendor I needed. So there it is, baby. Perfect. Not the one I was trying to unlock. I still need that iron weave, but yeah, we'll get there. Alright guys, let's get up to our quest marker here. This is Crimson Dawn territory. I know it doesn't show that yet on the map, but since we're in good standing with them, that's where I'm going to go to get this item that we need to go get. The blaster part.
Listen to yourself. You're stuck in the past, just like father.
Seriously? We both know Tashara was better off without the Empire.
Anytime you see NPCs like talking at a louder rate like that, always look around for like a lean point. Not always, but sometimes there will be somewhere where you can lean and kind of listen. And it'll open up some intel or maybe even a side quest. But I guess this isn't just that type of NPC interaction, so...
This must be Crimson Dawn territory.
Speaking of stealing from people.
Go. Fetch. Good one.
What'll it be, my friend? Usual?
Think I'll try the Rabuma today.
Okay, now we're gonna have to get back into some... what would otherwise be, you know, like restricted territory. But because we're in good, we can just walk right in through the guards there. Now be careful, if you have any kind of yellow readout, it could say steal, it could say use data spike, but any kind of yellow readout like that, that basically means it's not okay to just take it. So for example, that's in yellow writing, it says steal. So now if somebody sees me do that, you know, that's going to get everybody angry and aggroed, and it will not be a great day. But I should be safe here. They both have their back turned. Let's see what happens. Nice little hidey hole back in here. Nice. That was lucrative. Oh yeah, that wasn't the only point of this, so notice the air shaft here. And I don't know if these two will do anything if I steal that. I think it has to be like a guard or something that'll get angry. That's kind of like one of the times I wish I could drop a hard save, you know, and then try it, and if it backfired, then I could just reload save. But I do risk, you know, lowering reputation here if I take this right now. But I have to know. Okay, I guess we're good. Never mind me.
Hey, Waka. Where would Crimson Dawn stash their blaster parts?
I heard they got a big safe house full of stolen gear. If they got it, that's where it'll be.
Okay, now we're safe until we get into the restricted area, and the restricted area is right behind that barricade down there, on top of that ramp. So, yeah, for right now we're okay. Oh no!
That hurts.
Wow, that thing did a ton of damage. Golly. Okay, from here I'm gonna go this way. Okay, now I'm back in the market. That was just basically another way to get back in there. So this is how you would go in if your reputation wasn't good enough yet to just walk right in through the front doors. And I'll kind of take you back out here to the open area. So that's where we went in through the open doors. That's where the two guards were, the kitchen, etc. And this would be your backup way in. What was that?
She works for us, usually.
She works for us, usually. The better your credit or reputation gets, the better, you know, the responses will be. Alright, so yeah, I'll show you that restricted area next. I just wanted to go around and get my hands on whatever I could. Keep that cash flow going.
It's all clear. No need to worry.
Okay, this dude will definitely get angry if I steal that, so I'll give him a minute to turn his back there. More intel. Nice. Guys, I cannot wait to get out into the open world and just, like, get our hands on some of this stuff. That's really where the game opens up, when you can get out there and just kind of do your own thing. Alright, so this is the way I like to approach this little bad boy nest, and again, this is a restricted area, so if you get seen, that's going to start a fist fight. Not only that, it'll really hurt your reputation.
See something?
So, yeah, you're going to want to stay out of sight here. And there's two guards walking around in circles. And that makes this just a little bit more difficult. Keep going. They are like right in my way. Oh, there's loot here too, by the way. I love how they make these objects make all this noise, but it never alerts anyone, so I kind of don't understand why that's in the game.
Got something, bud?
Okay, and while they have their backs turned, go ahead and get over to this fan, and we're going to need Nyx here. So we're going to use Nyx to hold that down. That'll stop the fan. Oh, nuts. I got lucky there. I thought I had more time. Okay, so we need to drop down into this little compartment. But first, don't forget to steal your loot. Oh yeah, and anytime you have an option to deploy a ladder, always do that before you drop down, because sometimes it won't let you use Nyx to get back up there and open it. And I've learned that the hard way a couple of times now. So yeah, always deploy ladders when you have the opportunity. And look at all the goodies.
This could be useful.
The smallest fathier, so if we want to go make some more quick cash on the horse races, we would look for the smallest beast.
Hey, this will work. Your intel was good. I have the part. You got a workshop or something I can use?
I'll do you one better. There's a workbench on the trailblazer I got up and running. I've also moved her to a proper dock at a settlement called Jauntus Hope. Somewhere nicer, more comfortable.
Okay.
Okay, I think I just read that. See what's the... Sometimes the computer will just give you credits. You never know what you might get out of these things. This might actually just be the intel we need to know where the keycard is for this vault. Okay, so the last one cannot possibly be that one, so that'll be the next one. That should do it. Okay, so yeah, that was just for the vault here. A nearby terminal should specify... Okay, there it was. I was like, wait, what's going wrong here? So you can go back into your journal and kind of highlight each one, and it should show you on the map where it is. So, not close. These are not in town here. We'll have to go out into the map a little bit to go get those. And that one's in space even, or maybe even on another world. Okay, let's get back to new tricks. And because I'm in a restricted area right now, I cannot fast travel. I'll have to get out of that in order to be able to fast travel. I think that just stops that fan in case we want to go back out. And I don't believe there's like... Ouch. I don't believe there's like too much else out there to get our hands on. Then again, I can't really remember. We're going to be coming back here anyway, so yeah, I'll revisit that. Ouch.
I guess it's all quiet.
Need some supplies?
Yeah, I could probably use a couple of these. I don't think I have any right now. Okay, that's interesting.
Goodbye. Bye now.
Okay, so I'm no longer in a restricted area. Let's see if I can fast travel, and so I can. Okay, whenever it says like assemble ion blaster, anything like that to do with the blaster, you've got to go back to your starship to do that. And I don't think I can actually fast travel over the area because I don't have the fast travel thing unlocked. You actually have to discover the fast travel gate in order to be able to travel there. So yeah, for right now I'm just going to have to go back to the beginning area where I can, you know, get out of here quicker. And you can also fast travel to your speeder, which is a real nice feature. No matter where that speeder is parked, you can hit that fast travel button. So nice to have. Sometimes I'll even park my speeder somewhere strategically just so I have a fast travel point to get back there. Hey Draven, good to see you again. Glad you could make it today. And guys, before I actually go out on this little field trip, I'm going to take a quick 1, maybe 2 minute break, go water the horses. I will be right back. Alright, good stuff. Water in, water out, as they say. Who's they? I say. So, I have a terrible habit of wrecking my speeder and getting ejected. So guys, I'm going to do the spinach challenge. Every time I crash my speeder and I get ejected, spinach. The accursed spinach. So yeah, we'll see what happens here, but it happens constantly. Usually because like I'm just looking around at the pretty scenery and stuff, I'm not paying attention to where I'm driving, and then pow, it happens. Okay guys, so remember that like little building I talked about like last stream, right after we crashed our thingamahoozy, I can't even think of the name of the thing right now, our starship, the Trailblazer. There was no enemies or anything around it, so basically there was nothing we could really do yet. But now they are unlocked and now we can actually raid these things. So be careful not to get super close just yet, because it is a restricted area. And I always like to approach these buildings from the back where the ladder is. It's usually unguarded. There's nobody there to see you, stop you. And I like to get on top of the building first because there's always a loot crate on top of these things. So I open those, keep them open, and that way if I ever come back, you know, and I go do my normal thing and I go up to the top first and I see that that's already been opened, I know I've already been here. I don't need to go any further. I don't need to worry about the bad guys. I don't need to worry about breaking into the door, you know, for the rest of the loot. Ooh, sniper rifle. I will take that action. Actually, the other one had more bullets, but this one does less damage. Okay, now this one I don't even think I need to worry about the knuckleheads over there. I can just break into the building. Yeah, Draven, they are the droids I'm looking for. I'm always saying these are not the droids I'm looking for. I'll have to try to flip-flop that moving forward. Alright, get them all opened. Just go down the rows. Okay, I got one in the right spot, the green one. Okay, now that I got them all unlocked, I'll have to get them in the right order. Why is there War Drums music? Huh, I'm wondering if I just triggered an alarm or something. So anyway, the last symbol has got to be this one, because that's not already in that row there on the far right row, going up and down. Oh yeah, I did aggro, okay. Well, that's really unfortunate. They're gonna send reinforcements. So yeah, the quicker you can get those guys out of the way, the better.
Roger.
Someone around next? Over Nix. Go get him. Yes, sir.
Oh, there's another one! Yikes! It's getting real! The good thing is you don't have reputation for, like, the stormtroopers. You just have to kind of wait out that timer for them to stop, like, coming after you. Let's try this again, shall we? Okay, so I just need to get those last two in the correct order. So yeah, the first one has to be this one. No, wait a minute, this one, because that cannot go in the second slot. Booyah. 100 credits. Another 100 credits. And clearing my wanted status.
Return to your positions.
Think it's
Very
all
nice.
clear.
Alright. So yeah, I always like to stop and get those, because there's always loot there. A lot of times you'll get credits. I remember opening some of those, and there's like 1,000 credits just sitting there. It's like, dang, that was worth it. Okay, that was that key card. Crimson Dawn Hideout. So yeah, I could actually walk in and just go ahead and get that. I'm going to do that. Thankfully, my reputation is up enough for that.
I guess
Don't
this is
get
like
ejected.
now,
Don't
huh,
get
Nix?
ejected.
We're on our own. Like, really on our own. With a death mark. But we can lose it. Just need to make enough to survive. Until we land a score so big, nobody can hold us back. Ever. We'll be set for life.
And notice, like, all these question marks popping up on my compass, guys, those are all loot spots. The bad thing is, you know, early game, you can't necessarily access all of them. They're going to be blocked by something,
Are those
some kind of...
flyer nests? You want to go over there next?
You'll need some kind of superpower to be able to access some of this stuff, but in this case, I think we're good. If Nix runs off, it's usually just a matter of, you know, figuring out how to get to where he's going.
I'm trusting you here, buddy.
And it's usually pretty decent loot when he leads you off like this.
Nix, watch the wind. It's bad up here.
Nice. Alright, where are we going? Oh, we're wall climbing. See, guys, sometimes I don't even see this stuff.
More than that worm jelly you made me chase down in Kanto.
Oh, nuts! Oh, I got lucky. I saw that prompt at the last possible second. Okay, there it is. Glowing patch of dirt. Let's see what we got.
You found what you're after?
Okay, so that was just a collectible, I guess, but there's always other random lootable stuff around these things, so they're usually pretty lucrative.
Hi, Anix. Tired of walking, Nix?
Okay, so we were able to get that question mark, but again, guys, a lot of these will be blocked access to you. You'll need the speeder jump boost upgrade or something along those lines to be able to reach it. Or the rock breaking ability from the blaster. So I wouldn't spend too much time, you know, chasing question marks just yet. You might find that it's, a lot of times, just kind of a waste of time. Right here in this beginning map area, though, I think we're okay to go after this one. That would probably be a fall death. Let me try a gentler way down. Excellent. Oh no, it said steel. I was not even paying attention. Good thing I wasn't seen. I do not want to hurt my reputation here. Oh, nuts! Okay, that's right, we're good. As long as it doesn't say restricted area, we're good right now.
Nobody better mess with
But watch out for steel. Again, that'll get them angered. We do not want to anger the locals. I'm still not seeing that material I need. I wonder if I sent Nyx over there, if that would get them angered.
I should put that in my report. Stay low, Nyx.
Let's find that out.
See what they've got. Great. Whose pet is that?
Whose pet is that? Well, I could have done without the grenade. Okay, I'll try fetching just the regular loot, see if that gets them aggroed.
You want that, Nyx?
Ah, sweet. So I guess that's the way you can steal stuff without angering the locals.
Nyx, over there.
Heck of a lot safer.
Get the boom ball, Nyx. Get that back to Nyx.
I wish he could fetch multiple items at once.
Nyx, go get the Bacta.
That's another Bacta I can't hold anymore.
You want that, Nyx? probably gonna have to move on soon.
Alright, sweet.
All things considered.
So now this is probably going to be a restricted area. Yep. So if you boo-boo and you walk into it just briefly, as long as you get back out quickly, it won't, like, anger to them to the point they're going to start shooting at you and you lose reputation. But if you do let them get to a point where they aggro, you do lose reputation. So be careful how you approach these areas. Even if your reputation is good in the restricted areas. Okay, this might be a way in here.
I hear you.
Oh, I totally forgot to install the... the ion thing, so I can't deal with that camera the way I normally would. You know what? We'll come back to this. Let's get ourselves properly equipped and... this will go a lot easier if we got the proper armament, so to speak. There might even be another way into there. I ain't got time for this.
Lights out. We're going too slow.
Alright, so yeah, let's get ourselves back on track. I really want to get that blaster squared away. That'll also open up a fast travel point here for us. So the speeder cannot actually drive on water yet. This water is super shallow, which is why we're able to get away with it here. But deeper water, it'll just, like, it'll kind of kill you. You'll get kicked back to somewhere you were, you know, prior. But, well, I wonder what this is. Yikes! That's quite a big restricted area there. I'm kind of half tempted to check this one out. Why? Because we can. Because it's there. Because it's shiny.
See something? Got it.
Okay, well, I don't see the ladder. Yeah, this might be a tough one to get into. There's the ladder. Got a couple of yahoos making rounds here.
Any updates on the situation? Stay alert. No slacking.
Someone around next. There. Hold that.
Oh, no, wait. I need to blast that. We're not going to do that. That's going to make a bunch of noise.
Sometimes.
Our unit always gets the worst jobs.
Sweet.
Got something, bud.
So if I want to get in here, I do have to take these guys out. I do have to sanitize the yard
To your commanding officer.
so that I can blast that thing to get into the force field deal. So yeah, this ought to be interesting.
The perimeter better be secure.
solar winds here interfere with our comms.
Any updates on the situation?
In case you're wondering what I'm waiting for, my stun. I'm gonna try to do this as quietly as possible.
I'm good at this.
There we go.
Don't get the people here. They have some weird philosophy.
Get him, Nix.
Excellent.
What the?
Apparently I didn't need the stun.
Right, Nix. Go get him.
Good boy, Nix.
Think you can hold that open for me?
Uh-oh, see, I don't like how it's taken this long on this. I don't want to trigger the alarm again. So I need to make sure I actually place these right. So yeah, this one will definitely be this one. That one will definitely be that one.
Got it.
Getting back up there, guys. We already got over a G. Nice. Okay, and since they're all down, I don't necessarily need to worry about angering anyone, but be careful. If there's a stormtrooper like driving by on a speeder and you're in this restricted area and he sees you, that will prompt him to aggro on you. So do be aware, just because you've cleansed the area, so to speak, doesn't necessarily mean you're good to go until you're out of the restricted area.
Time to go, Nix.
Hey, get back here. If you miss it, it just keeps going to the point where you were standing when you summoned it. Kind of frustrating. Oh yeah, good call, Boomin. Probably a good time for a hard save. Frequent saves.
Attention! A stolen goods retrieval team has been dispatched to a pirate encampment in your sector. All units prepare to assist if necessary.
Okay, now that's kind of like an
If I'm
event.
fast, I can steal that stuff before they get there.
And these highlight on your map. These are doable. We can probably do this now. I was kind of curious halfway to see what this question mark was all about. I don't see a way up there, though. Aha! There's always a way. But this might be an example of one of these that we don't have access to yet.
You think something's over there, Nix?
Oh, no, there he goes.
Wait up! It's through there?
Sweet. Give me that. Apparently, Kay's sticky fingers aren't as sticky as they need to be. Okay, now he went up that way. I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go next. There we go.
Oh, I know that sound. You found something good, huh?
Okay, I guess we can go in there. Some of these are wind tunnels, and they won't let you walk through.
A little creepy.
This
down
apparently is not one of those.
Hey, be careful. Don't get eaten or something.
There it is.
Oh, found what you're looking for, buddy?
Alright, so just to show you on the map, we're still just making our way over toward our quest marker here. And I would have found the way here with where my speeder is parked. Getting back to that being a handy fast travel point. Sometimes it's better to go back to your speeder on your own 2 feet. You might come across some loot or something that you missed, you know. Sometimes you'll be leaving that area a different way than when you entered, and there's just other stuff there, so... Yeah, before I get too far away, I'll take a quick look around. Oh! Case in point. Oh, what's this all about?
Stay back. I'm not coming out, so you can forget about your bounty.
Hey, easy. My name's Kay, and I'm no bounty hunter.
That droid is. It's been 2 days already, and I'm starving. You got any food?
Depends. Got any credits?
No.
Too bad. Good luck in there.
Wait. I work for Crimson Dawn, and Lady Kira would be awful happy to find out you helped me. Can we make a deal?
I'll think about it.
Alright, now this is a droid. I don't have the right blaster for this, so we're going to have to come back to this, guys. I really need to just stop fooling around and get over here and get this part of the quest done, because we need the ion for the droids. So yeah, I guess I'll just have to leave a waypoint marker there. And then I'm sure there will be loot and stuff in there when we get back here.
Ready to go?
We're gonna go do this event for right now. So that's the giveaway, guys. The campfire and the giant spaceship. And there's a way up here. Over here somewhere. Yeah, up there. Well, normally I don't have that much of an issue. There we go. Oh, nuts! Okay, maybe it's this one. Well, it's one of these rocks. It gives us a boost to get up there.
We're in the clear.
This might be the one. Okay, now watch out. These stormtroopers are not going to be happy that you're in the area. They're here to secure the area. So you can either sneak in there and just get the loot, or you can just take them all out and kind of cleanse the area, so to speak. And, I don't know, something might be broken here, because there's supposed to be a bunch of stormtroopers out here walking around. I don't see any. I'll take advantage, I guess. Funny, I hear voices like they're supposed to be here. Or maybe because I haven't progressed into the game far enough, it's not allowing them to spawn in? That could very well be. Either way, I'm taking full advantage of this. This is what you call free loot. A gimme. A freebie. A free gimme. Alright, sweet deal. We cleaned house on that one. Hey, Silent Soliloquy, good to see ya.
We got ourselves a nice little haul, huh, Nix?
So no, unfortunately the regular Switch will not support it. You gotta have the Switch 2 in order to run this game.
Let's drive.
But it's also available on other consoles and PC, so you have more than just the Switch 2 option for this game. I'm actually playing it on Xbox right now. Oh, and be careful with fall damage on the speeder too, because that is definitely a thing. You kind of got to stair step it down when you're on higher ground like this. Alright guys, let's get over to that quest marker, shall we? I know I said that like 3 hours ago or something. No more shiny rocks! It's going to take discipline and willpower. No shiny rocks. No touchy. Question mark. No touchy. No touchy. Wait a minute. That might be an actual opportunity here. I know I just said no shiny rocks. So I wanted to show you guys kind of like why open exploring can be counterproductive right now at this point in the game. You need certain things to do certain actions. So like we cannot even get into this loot spot until we get that fusion cutter. And that'll be a main quest line for like putting our squad together, or team, or whatever they call that. You're putting a crew together basically to pull off a heist later on in the game, and there's 3 people that you have to recruit. And all 3 of those people will open up some of these superpowers so you can do better open exploring for things like that that pop up. There is a traveling vendor here I want to check in with real quick. Just to show you on the map exactly where we're wound up here. And it'll show you on the map too. It'll say, you know, once you discover it, it'll tell you what was required. That way you don't have to keep guessing. You can just look at the map, see what you can and cannot access based on that alone. Very handy feature to have. Alright, I always check with the traveling vendors. Sometimes they'll have some of these more rare items, like for example that pesky iron weave or whatever it's called that I'm looking for. And I really want to unlock that perk, so yeah, it's kind of a priority. Hey, where did he go? That way. Still not iron weave. Bummer. Ooh, there's another charm. That's one that's handy to have, not gonna lie. I always buy the intel whenever it's available. Because again, that's a loot crate somewhere, so it's worth the money. So yeah, that's real nice to have when you're dealing with a bunch of wildlife, because the wildlife in this game, guys, it is tanky. It is tough to kill. So yeah, that's going to be a priority buy. Maybe just not right now at this point in my game. But it might be a while before I see it again. So yeah, I might just bite the bullet, spend the money. The power of thorough looting. Alright. And the good thing is you can change your charms on the fly. So if you get into an area and you're like, oh, you know, I really need that equipped, you can just open up your loadout. And bada bing, bada bang, swap that bad boy out. But again, not the droid I'm looking for. No more shiny rocks. Let's get to this town or village.
Don't just hope. Okay, so this is where Walk Abroad, the trailblazer.
This is where I did my very first video upload. This is the town where I showed the sabacc. And I got hit by a speeder twice.
Whoa. Check out the ship, Nix. Walker's been busy.
Yeah, Wonka has been busy. So yeah, Silent Soliloquy, a lot of the games are backwards compatible, but not if it's a Switch 2 only version or a Switch 2 only game. So unfortunately, a lot of them just won't work on the Switch 1. And I don't know, there's a couple of lists I've seen out there now that kind of show like what can go backwards and what cannot. So yeah, before you spend your money, you know, just double check one of those. There are no refunds. Fresh out of both. I know, Boomin. I know.
Waka, you did this all yourself?
Uh-huh. It's hard work, but it'll all be worth it when she hits the atmosphere and soars.
Yeah. You ready for those fuel injectors yet?
No. Soon. Hold on to them for now. Pricey parts can disappear around here.
Alright, good deal. Not sure if we got any open loot here on this landing pad. I'll take a quick look around. I'm not seeing anything lighten up. So yeah, guys, this is the point in the game where you can actually get on the spaceship now. And this is where our blaster workbench is. So this is why I came out of my way. Right here. Go ahead and get that ion done. That really opens up the combat where droids are concerned. That's the one right there. And that'll also knock out cameras without turning on the alarm. So now if you have a choice between plasma and ion, I personally, you know, this is the one I use in combat, the plasma. So if I have an option and I only have enough parts to upgrade at once, that's the one I'm going to go for. Just because the ion, I really only use that to disable cameras or, you know, shoot droids. But for the most part, I'm really not even on the ion. I'm usually just in the plasma. So yeah, that's the way I prioritize. But again, that depends on your gameplay. So if you notice, you know, that you're just using a lot of that ion, then, you know, feel free to upgrade that first. And it's going to get harder and harder with materials, you know, moving forward. Luckily, though, I can actually upgrade both. I have enough parts for both. Okay, and I think the next step does super cooling, then the one after that does more damage, and that's on both. Ion and plasma. And in case you're wondering, this one down here, that'll be unlockable later with one of those main quest lines I was talking about where you get superpowers unlocked. So you're going to have to break a lot of, like, bombable walls, kind of like fake boulder walls in the Zelda game. But you need the, I think they call it the blaster, or the blast, whatever the heck that is down there. And that'll break rocks and rock walls. So yeah, that's going to hold you back from collecting a lot of this open world loot until you get that superpower. So yeah, this is it, guys. This is your ship. That's where you do all things blaster.
Dunka, my blaster's good to go. You gonna give me that job now?
Yeah, Philo mentioned you'd stop by. I'll send you the location of the stash. Get inside and take what's in there.
All right, I can do that.
Good. Find me in Jonta's Hope when you're done.
Alright, sweet deal. So, yeah, this is the rest of the ship. This is where you'll be able to, at some point, access all of your contracts that you do with the contractors. It's nice to have it. It shows all the worlds, all the different contractors, what jobs they have available. So you can do it from a one-shop stop. That's just basically showing K as wanted. Sooner or later, Nyx is going to start bringing in trash, and guys, collect it. Keep hold of it. Don't sell it. It only sells for like 1 unit anyway, so that's kind of like a dead giveaway not to sell it. But you can trade that kind of junk in for other accessories for Nyx. So yeah, just keep that in mind. When we start getting food for Nyx, that'll open up his superpowers, and you can change the food out here at this console. And there's actually food that we can go get Nyx in that very first major city we were in. Okay, there's some intel. That super suit stuff there, the pants. And then there's a porta-john. I'm sure it's nice and stinky. It just looks like it would be stinky. And then anytime you get that reputation up and you unlock some of these chests, for example, we got one from Crimson Dawn here. This is where that stuff is going to be at. So you always want to go back to your ship and collect all this stuff. Now I'm getting a lot because some of this stuff, you know, it came with the extended pack or whatever that came with the, I think it's called the gold version. Or the gold edition. Or some kind of edition. Whatever this edition is. It just comes with it's mostly just cosmetics. But yeah, I'll go ahead and go back into my loadout here, see if I can improve on my super suit abilities. Okay, so that's just for appearance, just for appearance. Just for appearance, so yeah. Nothing really, in other words. So the only thing that I've got... Actually, nothing has a superpower right now. That's why I'm in Kay's Just OG t-shirt right here. I actually kind of like that blue one too. Either way, they both kind of show off her tats. Just something different aesthetically there. And again, all this stuff is just going to be cosmetic, guys. The only thing that's got a superpower on it is the one I bought. Same thing for the feet wear. Huh! Looks like a genie. Okay, and then this is where you would also go to do your blaster appearance. And all your other appearances. So you can do your speeder and your, at some point the trailblazer will also open up here so that you can do the appearances. Whatever that is, it's kind of cool. Why not? Yeah, that's... eh. See if that glows. And then there's the paint schemes. Alright, I think it wants us to talk to Donka right here in town. Oh wait, she said Janta's Hope. But that's not here. Well, it's kind of sort of close to here. Okay, I get it now. I thought maybe she was in town here at the bar. And guys, there's lots of stuff to do here. There's vendors here. There's quest givers here. But I'm going to try not to get too into all that just yet. We'll come back. In fact, I should have a travel gate here. Not yet. That's unfortunate. So yeah, sooner or later we'll have a fast travel point here. But I guess for right now we just kind of got to get through the storyline.
Hold tight.
I don't believe there's any bad boy trouble here.
This is the location Duncan sent me. Ooh, that capacitor looks dead. Guess this is why I needed the ion mod.
That's why we needed the ion, just like she said. So
There we
that'll
go.
also turn on electrified switches like that.
Oh, Guess I'll just take these then.
For Jabba's eyes only. Actually, I probably should have held that a little longer in case anybody wanted to read this stuff. I guess that's pretty much it for right now. And guys, there's a lot of loot here. There's just like question marks that'll pop up as you get closer to that waterfall especially. But again, getting back to, you know, not having access to that stuff just yet. We need a speeder upgrade to get one of those. And then we need the blaster upgrade to break some rocks to get to another one. So yeah, we'll have to come back here at, you know, later on. In fact, I might even try to get kind of close to them with the speeder. That way it makes some map icons to remind me to come back here and loot. Huh, wonder what this is all about. Ah, sweet. We do have access to some of this.
Yep, I'll walk it off.
Yep, I love her little banter. I feel like she just chewed me out there. It's okay, I'll walk it off. Okay, now how do we get out, I wonder? Huh. Oh, I see. Well, I wonder how many times I looked right at that.
Hey there, pal.
Alright, very cool.
Ready to go?
Yep, there's one of the question marks, and that I'm pretty sure is a bombable wall. Yep, so we cannot get there from here. Not yet. Now hopefully that stays marked on the map. And it should show that little icon. Yep, right there. It'll tell you power blaster module required. Booyah. But again, that'll just remind me because that'll stay on the map. And that'll be like an indicator that I need to come back here to get something.
Ready next?
And there's another one on the other side of that ramp, but you need the boost ability in order for the scooter to actually make it across this wide open expanse. See, I'm not even going to try because I already know that doesn't work. I'm getting a question mark here. I wonder. Ah, check that out. I'll take some free credits. And some free other stuff. Okay, see, sometimes it's okay to shiny rock yourself just a little bit.
Let's drive.
Not sure what that stuff is. Oh, this is just one of those lookout points. So anytime you see a bench or something and the game tells you to sit down on it, now I was already messing with my view, so I don't know which way it was going to make me look at. But it's usually pointing you in the direction of something important. In this case, it probably would have been that building we've already raided.
Let's go, Nix.
Not only that, they're pretty cool views.
Hold on, Nix.
Usually. Okay, so you can actually do these speed races. I really haven't gotten into this too much yet in my game. I figured I'd do that at some point, you know, probably during this playthrough series. But for right now, I'm just trying to focus on getting us equipped. And part of that is going to be getting the Nix food. So I want to get through this part of the cutscene. Or main storyline, I should say. And then we'll circle back around and we'll do the whole... yeah, that Nix superpower, it's a good one. It kicks grenades away from me, and that's huge in combat. Pretty similar, Boomin, to answer your question there about that. So yeah, the combat, I find there's a lot of similarities there. Of course, everything's different, the mechanics and stuff, the weapon types. But, bro, you're wrecking my speeder. But, yeah, like as far as like coming up with different strategies, different ways you can stealth it up, you can, you know, go in guns a-blazing. There's definitely a lot of parallels there. Alright guys, this is a fun little side quest. This unit needs a specific item.
Having a bad day. Didn't quite get that.
Thieves have stolen my motivation actuator. Please end my humiliation. That's what the little guy said.
Aren't you gonna help?
Not my droid.
Okay, so yeah, I want to do this real quick. We'll go find a merchant. We're looking for a motivation actuator. Motivation actuator. I hope I can remember that in 20 seconds. I might even already have one on me.
Looks like your day just got a whole lot worse. Can you hit me up with a translation?
It said, have you obtained the motivation actuator? Some stormtroopers came by to laugh at my pay.
Apparently I don't have one
Not
yet.
Just hang in there. What did he say?
Please hurry, my self-esteem is critically low.
Oh wow, I don't remember that all happening in my first playthrough. Good stuff. It's those little Easter eggs I like in this game. Ouch! Bro, I was on the crosswalk. Dangerous. Okay, now they're doing it on purpose. Go ahead, it's okay. I'll let you go first.
Hold on.
I had right of way. Alright, so yeah, there are vendors here in town. Let's go find a vendor. Motivation actuator. I know there's a vendor right around the corner here. That could be the droid we're looking for.
I'm not giving you any credits. Find a way to fix it on your own. Exit! I want you boosted straight off that cliff. You gonna call me names? Figure it out yourself.
Okay, these guys were arguing, so I wanted to see if there was a listen point. Apparently not. Here, this could be the droid we're looking for.
Looking for something?
Motivation actuator, and it's cheap. Only $1.50. I will take that action. Okay, I wouldn't get too crazy with buying this kind of stuff unless you're just like 1 or 2 away and you really, really want it, you know. And the good thing too is it tells you like what it's for. So if you really don't care about the speeder right now, don't bother for anything speeder related. But again, you're gonna get the stuff for free just doing your random looting.
Appreciate it.
Goodbye.
All right, let's go back to our broken droid.
Looks like your day just got a whole lot worse. Can you hit me up with a translation?
It said, have you obtained the motivation actuator? Some stormtroopers came by to laugh at my pain.
That's the same. Okay.
Get it together. Here. One more time?
I will never forget you. Until my weekly memory purge.
Thanks for the help.
Don't mention it.
Alright, that completes that little side quest. Not only that, it opens this door and gives us access to some goodies. So yeah, we did all that work for a reason. Got a collectible in here, booyah. And of course our treasure chest.
Amazing.
Lots of collectibles in here, okay. Huh, I wonder what that does. Switch on the outside. Of course, I gotta go check that out. Ah. I don't quite have that gear yet. Okay, I'll have to remember that and check on that. Alright, let's get back to our main storyline here.
Dunka, hey, here's what I got. Some sort of tracking transponder. Bunch of credits, too.
Keep them. Wasn't after those anyway. Huts didn't want to pay tribute. So now, instead of their little cash, this transponder will lead them straight to me.
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
Don't worry. I'm good to those I can trust. Which is why I'm gonna give you a tip.
A tip? Like, more money?
No, something better. I got some friends who could help you out. Get you a better slicing kit. Rig that speeder of yours. You'll have to track him down yourself. But that should be enough to get you started.
Thanks. I mean, information is more valuable than credits, right?
You know, you can keep those little revelations to yourself. Talk soon, kid.
New tricks. Alright, guys. We are moving right along here. Boosting the speeder. That'll be a priority. Okay, nothing down there. That'll come later in the game. There's some storyline. We'll have to go down into the basement for that. But for right now, we really can't do too much else in here. At some point, also, there will be a contractor that shows up here. Just not quite yet. So I pretty much...
I'm ready for those injectors. Bring them to me, and then we should be able to fly.
Finally. All right, I'm on my way.
Alright, perfect. So we should be able to warp now to this village or town. Fast travel. Perfect. And before I actually cut stream here, this is a good breaking point. I'll be back on, you know, tonight. I'll take a little bit of a break here, stretch the old body out, maybe get some dinner together, but I'll be back on here pretty soon, maybe an hour, maybe less. And we'll get, you know, further into this. But before I break away, I want to go back to here. And I want to get that Nyx food I keep talking about. Because, guys, in combat, you get grenades thrown at you a lot. So, like, it's real nice to have this food equipped for Nyx. And he basically what he does is he kicks them away from you. And normally he tosses them back at the enemy. So, like, it's offensive at the same time. And that's going to be, like, down this hallway somewhere, if I remember correctly.
Ooh, something smells
Actually,
smoky.
this might be it right here. Yep, that's the droid we're looking for right there. That Chi Mosca. And this is, I was talking about this a little bit in my prior stream. It kind of like, it's an interacting moment between,
What should we
you know,
get?
Kay the character and the animal. So you have to actually, like, go through the motions and do this, otherwise you don't get the superpower unlocked. So there will be some kind of quick button prompts here. You just have to keep up as best as you can. If you don't get it every time, it usually still lets you progress. But just do your best and you should be able to get through it. And I know it's a little pricey, but guys, it's worth the money.
One Che Mosca, please.
And there are 4 of these altogether.
Hey, look at this.
All the major worlds have one.
Wow, that smells great. Oh, looks like it's all grown right here on Tashara.
So you can just follow the button prompts and you'll get through this. It takes a few minutes.
You first. Oh, better than Brem's fish and grits, huh?
I feel like I'm playing Simon Says right now.
Hey, great work on this dish. Yeah, it doesn't look done yet. I got an idea.
Oh, I missed it! Oh well. He didn't get his nibble.
Oh, it's okay. It's ready. This is so good. It's sweet and smoky at the same time. Delicious. How are you always hungry? So long. Oh, me too, buddy. Me too.
Alright, guys. Again, huge superpower. Wholeheartedly recommend getting that ASAP. Not only do you have to get it, but you have to equip it. So go ahead and go back into that loadout. And the Nyx accessory, that doesn't really do anything for you. Again, all that's just cosmetic. No superpowers come with those. My only real complaint about the Nyx character is the accessories don't do anything. Other than, you know, just cosmetic. But yeah, this one right here, the Nyx tree, that's the one you're going to want to equip. Nyx will kick grenades away from K. Booyah. I will go ahead and drop a hard save here, just because a hard save never hurt nobody. Alright. So yeah, guys, it's probably a real good time to cut stream. I know it's a couple of hours in, so it's a good lengthy one already. But yeah, I'll just take a real quick break, and then I'll fire up another stream, and we'll keep on going. I have no idea what I'm doing next. Probably this one. Because again, it's the main quests that unlock the superpowers. So the speeder upgrades. Yeah, that's probably going to be a priority. As a matter of fact, I might do that one next when I come back on. And then the Slicer Girl, that's another like priority. We definitely want that slicing kit. Okay, so yeah, those two things are going to take priority when we come back, and then I'll get back into the main storyline. So guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm definitely digging this game, having so much fun playing it. I'm still learning, you know, but I know enough to where I feel I can give a good quality walkthrough. So folks, please take a moment, like, share, subscribe, comment. I always appreciate that. And until the next time, best of luck and happy hunting. And thanks so much for hanging out, guys. Definitely appreciate it. We'll catch y'all later. Peace out.